But it's crazy though that Philly gets banned or harassed for literally everything. It's kind of crazy though. She does have a lot of wild takes, but judging by how she acts, I can see that. And you know, you're just okay with it because you know this happened though on the 12th of last week. And this was a statement that she had put out talking about her OnlyFans, her Fansly. Like, wait, what? Philly has OnlyFans? What? Where have I been? No. Fansly account has been permanently banned with no warning due to an alleged breach of the TOS of Fansly. That has resulted in a loss of subscribers list. So meaning if you had a subscription to her account on that, yeah, well, shit, you just fucking put that money up. I think this is just like, you know, if you are very familiar with like how YouTube is targeting VTubers at the current time of recording this, because I've been seeing that again. Yeah, so I honestly feel like they're just trying to like test the waters again. So I feel like if you are a VTuber or currently follow a few VTubers, they may get hit. I may get hit. Next, TikTok will be banned on the United States from obviously, you know, like today at midnight. Crazy. I do not know when they're going to do it, but there is the talks that, you know, the soon-to-be president coming in may try to revert that decision. Will he do that? I don't know. But you want to know what was fun to watch for the past like few hours was people freaking out over the little I guess publicity social experiment that they did, which I'll be honest with you, whoever did that, I respect you. That's kind of funny, but kind of fucked up at the same time.
I made the renegade dance.
Yeah, how I'm gonna survive.
These are like all of these people freaking out over TikTok.
My way out. Over everyone who's saying, go get a job, go get a job. I am literally working. I have no more time. I work almost every day doing DoorDash, and DoorDash pays
$41, bro, that's nothing.
Instacart. I have classes Monday through Thursday in person. I have been posting on this app almost every day for 5 years, guys.
Dude, why are you getting so close? He looks like he's strangling us.
Every day for the last
Government, I'm never forgiving you for this. And I'm never going to trust you ever again because you just, like that, took away millions of people's income and livelihood.
Dude.
And who does that? It's really not.
Yeah, that's what's been going on. Very interesting, though, I will say. A very messed up social experiment, might I add. Who did that? I will never know. I don't know why they did that. What do you guys think on that right there? Like, I honestly think this was like some kind of social experiment that they did. Like 100%. As of recording, supposedly one of the family members said that they were able to get back on TikTok. So that's good. But it's going to be... So, man, again, as I said, if you're a fan of TikTok and they're very dependent like how these people are, you're going to have a very up and down, you know, experience. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Whoever is over there, which is obviously like, you know, like Chinese owned and all that, whoever is doing that, dude, the most diabolical person in the world right there is just like, oh, I turned it off. Okay. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna turn it back on. You know what? Second time, I'm gonna turn it back off. Okay, you know what? I'll turn it back on just for a little while longer for you guys over here. All right. Well, now it's actually gone. Goodbye. Oh man, that's gonna be funny. The up and down. But what's not gonna be funny are the many accounts that are going to be coming over that are going to try to do whatever they can to get any kind of attention. If you remember the Jack, you know, he was on another social media account that got, you know, 86 out the window. Since TikTok is getting 86 out the window by force by the US government, it's yeah, no, they're going to be a lot of them coming in. So that's one thing I'm not going to be funny, you know, that's not going to be funny. That's going to be very painful. It's going to be horrible. I can only handle a few nuisance streamers at a time, Add 2 more to the mix, something's gonna snap. And I'm a lion. Chat, I cannot go back to the zoo. Next that we have, this is talk about the Nintendo Switch from a French retailer. Employee claims the Nintendo Switch 2 preparing for pre-orders will sell at 30. And you know what? I'm just gonna skip it. Chat. So if you didn't see this, Nintendo Switch 2 actually got announced. The reason why I still don't like this part. Could be made out of metal? I don't know. But let's just skip to that. But yeah, so it is, the size comparison is bigger. But the only reason why they had to put this out just like out of nowhere was because of what I just said right there. Those rumors and as well as leakers started to put that out, and Nintendo, let's just say, was not very happy when that happened. So they just did the preemptive strike and essentially put that out. But people have been noticing though that with the Mario Kart, if we can find that one really quick. Well, I can't even find that right now. But there was something with the Mario Kart though. Just somewhere 2025. Yeah, but they had to drop this though, just because of the leakers. So Nintendo was not very happy. It was just like on a random. The 16th was when? Like on a Thursday? I think Thursday morning, just out of nowhere. Just, hey, by the way, Nintendo Switch 2. I know we would do a big showcase for it, but you know, surprise. Yeah, Nintendo is not very happy about this. I would try to look at more stuff from that, but I'm honestly at the risk of getting under Nintendo's nails, and I do not wish to go down that way. I don't want to go down that direction. There are many ways I want to go. Not one, getting strangled out by Nintendo is not one of them on that list, unfortunately. One of them is by Anime Thighs. That one is one. I will not talk about the other 12 more, but anyway, on with more news from Assassin's Creed Shadows. I thought this was like photoshopped at first. They have Russell from Up. Why is he here? Turns out I thought this was photoshopped, and as you can see from the top of my head, it's actually from their official account. Let that sink in for a minute right there. All right. So we got one of the main characters from Up. We got random person right here. We got Grandma. Okay. This is okay. Yeah, this is not looking too good right here. This is not looking too good. And then we got these random people just standing there menacingly. That's it. That's essentially it. Why? What, like, I just want to know if they're trying, like, dude, they're honestly really trying to piss off a lot of people right now, and it's like on purpose. Like, visually wise, I'm gonna be honest with you, I know a lot of you guys are gonna hate me for that, because it's gonna say, oh my god, he's praising it, the one thing. It's only one thing. There was like 100 other things that are wrong with it. But the one thing that I will see from the Assassin's Creed Shadows when it comes to the gameplay, the destinations and how they look like landscape-wise, looks visually appealing. However, you can have a visually appealing landscape, but you can have a shit story with shit characters. Sorry, I got something in my throat. You can have that. And that was what Ubisoft showed. I honestly feel like if you have a choice between two characters, and you know how they always do that, it's like you can't choose between, like, can you be male or female? They don't have that choice. Like, like you could choose one and just stick with them the whole game. Now, Assassin's Creed, like, Odyssey had that choice. You could choose between, the male and female. That was the one that had right there. A lot of people don't remember that because they always push the female character out than the male character, which is obvious from how Ubisoft runs their company, and that's why they're going bankrupt and are now going to not be able to own it anymore. Yeah, It's so I honestly feel like they're not going to even want to show like the lady from here all that much. They're going to show, you know, the made up, you know, character that they just pulled out their ass. And it's crazy too, because I know this is forced, because if you've seen some of the gameplay trailers, I'm just gonna pull this out right now, just because I was saving this. I've seen some of the gameplay trailers from this. Again, as I said, visually, like the landscape looks nice. Story though looks awful. Characters look bad. And the one character that has more or less like more detail added onto them, which I just find just odd, is the samurai Yasuke, the supposed samurai. Why is that when this game is set in like, and I think a lot of people notice that too when it comes to like, for her, she doesn't look like all like rendered all the way. Now when you go to him, he's rendered fully, which I honestly think that's even more of a slap to the face to the people of Japan. Like, it shows that they really don't care. They can, like, they just focused everything on this. That's where the whole budget went, essentially. It's where the whole budget went. Everything else, nope. You know, and obviously like the landscape. But again, as I said, you can have a beautiful landscape, beautiful scenery, but you can have a shit story and shit characters. You can do that. Vice versa too. You can have fantastic characters, fantastic story, but visually wise might not be the best. But people are probably just going to look right past it. And that's just a fact. How do you think most of us survived playing the earlier games that grew up to how they are nowadays? Like, you know, if you have a good story, good characters, you're going to make it work. You don't have those two, it doesn't matter if you have like all this fancy stuff, fancy shiny toys. If it's not there, it's not going to work. Other thing too, description of the Assassin's Creed Shadows on its Steam page is engaging in damage control in the only in JP version. Yeah. And it says right there, Ubisoft describes Assassin's Creed Shadows as a warrior worth 1,000 in Japanese, while in other language is described as a legendary samurai. Yep. Again, as I said, like, Ubisoft is not winning when it comes to this. It's just they're just digging themselves further and further in every day. I don't know how they managed to do that. Like, it's kind of concerning when that happens, when they just, you know, the back to back, you know, to back. Oh, and I forgot, to the other back losses that they keep receiving. And you would think, like, with the risk that they're going on right now, they would be trying to play it very carefully and actually listen to community feedback. But again, as is, you know, how it is with the, you know, DEI embraced gaming studios, it does not pander well in the long run. And it's still there. I don't know, I just find it just like so irritating a little bit, chat, that instead of like, okay, maybe we should really like throw what we're doing out the window so we can keep our studio. But no, dude, they are right there. The ship is going down like a waterfall. Everybody else is jumping off ship, and then this is them. They're just right there. You know, it's like, this waterfall is a joke, and then they just like, you know, like do some cartoon and like logic right there, where they just like put their feet through the wood, both of them, bang bang, and they're like, I will take it, and then the ship just goes off the fucking waterfall. They died. That's essentially what happened. That is what's going on right now. They are just fucking down on it. They are willing to sink down with this ship, and they are going to have their chest puffed out while doing it. And I'm like, no, chat, you know what will happen if Ubisoft were to go under? There's going to be a huge wake up call to the whole gaming industry. Like, it doesn't matter how far you've gone and how early, because, you know, Ubisoft started kind of like around the same time when DICE and all that was kind of going on. If Ubisoft were to go under, A lot of studios, which I honestly think this is a good thing, but I honestly don't feel like it should have cost an entire well-known game studio that has pushed hundreds, if not thousands, of, you know, IPs at the wall, and a lot of them are really good. You know, Assassin's Creed went back in the day. You know, Tom Clancy, the franchise, all those games, good, but they stopped them because, you know, the crypto that they pushed out didn't sell well, so they are under the assumption that Tom Clancy doesn't sell anymore, which is, you sell fucking crypto, and who's gonna fucking buy that shit? Even the crypto guys didn't even believe that right there, and they fucking embrace crypto. Insane. Absolute insane. But if it were to collapse, this is gonna, and again, it sucks that it's gonna cost a whole game studio, but these people are gonna realize, like, oh shit, like DICE is gonna be looking at Activision is gonna be looking at the other studio that's right next to them screen, like they're all gonna be looking at each other like, oh shit, we're fucking dead. When did we start? And then it's like around the same time, we're like, oh fuck, you there, get rid of them. That's essentially what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. I mean, that's what's happening right now. But if a whole game studio were to go up and under, chat, they're really going to go out and clean house, because now it's being felt to their wallets that, you know, they won't be able to sustain themselves anymore. That's going to be it. There's nothing more that they can do. Like, they can't do like, oh, look at this character did a flip. That'll be $60, please. Plus tax, which is 70 now. It's not going to work anymore. It's not working. They have to actually change. They have to change, and they have to do it now. Because Ubisoft is doing what most people logically would not do. I know I wouldn't do that. But they're, you know, I'm just letting them do that. I'm just like, okay, well, if you don't change, you're not gonna own your studio anymore, and you're gonna go bankrupt. Then you're gonna have to sell all your IPs out. That means Assassin's Creed might be made by someone else. God, I hope it's not EA. I think that'll be the worst thing. Assassin's Creed gets bought out by EA. Oh, then for sure, then they're fucked. Because EA is just fucking horrible. There's also something that came out with EA too that I have for you guys in a bit, that I'm gonna probably do in the reaction section sometime in the near future and put it up on YouTube. But we do have it right here, so we can watch it now. Next, the word samurai that they put. Yep, going back to the more Ubisoft. The word samurai is completely absent from the Steam store except an English blurb where it says EK2. Okay, so chat. I cannot. You know, sometimes I fucking love, like, you know, how people are stupid. I'm not gonna tell you, you know, but it's kind of spicy stuff right there. It's a spicy meatball, chat. I'm trying to do those little hints right there. Ubisoft put the word of a spicy meatball. Even though they hate the spicy meatball kind of stuff right there, because you know how they always like to say the, you know, like sexual and all of that stuff. So I'm gonna let you guys do that research. It's kind of spicy stuff right there. I know it's something they're gonna hate. Spicy meatballs. No, not that spicy, but it's gonna be spicy. I believe like, look it up at your own risks is what I would say. Make sure no one's around. It goes to the equivalent of high school DxD. That's why I am telling you guys this right now. They're I don't know how they do this, but it's funny. I honestly feel like they're just doing this. There's actually a gift that I'm actually covering up, but hang on. See, all right. Yeah, there you go. Yep, see, spicy gift right there. That's what I'm telling you. If you remember high school DxD back in the day, that's what they put on their Steam page. Yeah, no, yep, can't make that up. It's insane. God, I really wish I was making that up. I really wish Grums was making it up, but this was just too funny to even like pass up. It was so hilarious that they actually did that. I don't know if they actually fixed it, but I think they're probably fixing it once they looked up the sauce for the spicy meatball, and they're like, "Oh my god, it's extra spicy." Next, as you guys probably heard, we're going to obviously this is not something I do, but I thought this was pretty insane. Walmart has rebranded their logo to something so spectacular, something so amazing that words cannot describe it. Behold! Yeah, no, it's I was just doing that on purpose right there. They just changed the font, the color scheme, and just from darker blue to brighter yellow. That's all they did. Why? They didn't need to do that, yet they did it anyway. I appreciate that. God, why did they do that? This is probably like the saddest thing I've ever seen. This is just, well, what the fuck is this? And then a lot of people are clowning on it. Mythic changed their logo to Mythic too, so it's the same thing. Like, I don't know who thought of this, but if Walmart spent them $50,000 or more just to do this, to have a guy do this, I want to be that guy. That's like easy money. If you get paid like $50K just for a logo change, just to rebrand, you get paid $50K just for something like this, bro. I'm in the wrong business. I'm in the wrong business. I should be, dude. This was like this is just insane. And this is from Rebel Wolves. This is from the director that brought you The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. So let's just take a little appreciation of this right here. 80, 1340, somewhere in the, I can't even say that. But it does look really nice. Oh my, fire.
It must be here somewhere.
Oh, at least there's text. Yeah, this is from The Witcher right here, chat. This looks really nice. You can feel it has some of that inspiration that what led up to the Witcher series.
It's all right. Lunka! Don't hurt her!
You gave us quite the chase, young.
Please, sir. She's just a child!
Ah, Roderick, remind me. Did I make an exception for children?
No, sire.
No.
Roderick?
That would have been foolish, would it not?
They spread the plague just as well as adults.
And there's only one way to stamp out this sickness.
No!
Oh,
Not
there was a person
just
right there.
runner, but a fighter too. Had we met under a different moon, things might have ended.
Vampires. Yes, vampires. Chat. This looks really nice. Oh shit! We got Vampire Kung Fu Panda. Oh cool, Warlock. Bro just blew up on his horse with no bomb attached. That's that blood art. There's no tap. Oh, that guy looks like a Mongol.
She needs help. Fast. Please, let us pass through. I beg of you. Please. Please.
What did? Oh, I think that was when the bubonic plague, right? Whoa. She's been cured. Wow, I wish we had that.
How?
I am life. I am death. I am everything in between. I have been watching your little valley.
Oh.
Pestilence, famine, killing, blood spilt carelessly like water. Things will be different now.
Oh my god.
For all of you.
Alright, that looks pretty cool. The world needs what it fears. Wow, that is... That looks pretty cool. You become a vampire hunter. Well, not vampire. You become a vampire hunting... You know, pretty cool. Feels like it got that Dark Souls like in there too. That's what it looks like. But yeah, it looks really cool. As you can see for me, I kind of like, okay, it's kind of fire, not gonna lie. We definitely need that now. I want that. I really do. The trailer is called Dawn Walker, by the way, chat. The Blood of Dawn Walker. Again, made by the former Witcher 3 director. Next, we have our little bonus segment right here. And that is a Meanwhile on the Internet. Meanwhile, on the Internet, that park place right there has a new article that came out where it's talking about the Square Enix harassment policy could lead to legal action against gamers. Companies will go after fans for denial of personality. Meaning, if you have one bad thing to say, and you're a YouTuber, or even just like someone that's just on the random internet right there that has a big follower traction, they will sue you. They will take legal action. And all I can say to that is, kind of dumb, because that's literally everybody. I'm just saying, that's literally everybody out there. Like, you're really going to push that out there for just, okay, all right. Meanwhile, on the internet, if you have been living under a rock for the past, like, you know, week or two, you probably are not aware, but I'm making it aware right now, that Fox Rain, that does these very, very beautiful artwork right here, that's actually what they have drawn, has their Only Fox Now Live, you know, flavor. And they even put in cat ears lids. They put cat ear lids on. Yeah. So go get some. Surprised they're not fox ears. Would have made more sense, but, you know, still looks really cool. Definitely recommend it. Meanwhile, on the internet, video games are going to be controlled entirely by adult toys that were showcased at the CES. And to that, why? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? The comments still have a lot of stuff to say on that. But I will say that, imagine just, you know, you're on a helicopter, okay? All right, so you need a stick to control the helicopter, okay? So you have to, okay, well, you know, I don't need to say anymore. Just know that if this happens, you guys want smelling in video games. Now you want to get on top of something in a video game. You know what this is going into? This is going into the future of Cyberpunk 2077. I blame you guys if that happens. But if I get a robotic arm right there that has a rocket on there, then I guess that will... I don't actually know what to say on that. I guess I'll be okay with that. Still disappointed, but I guess proud in a way. And obviously, meanwhile, on the internet, if you guys have not been, you know, paying attention, yeah, they're all clones. And we already covered that too earlier in the section, but it, you know, in the reaction category. So yeah, very lazy writing. I honestly feel like this was probably like the worst thing.
Raimi had cloned the
Waste of time for everybody. And even I responded to that right there. I just wanted to watch that though to see how it went out. But yeah, nope. Like this is it. They're clones. Meanwhile, on the internet, YouTuber Gamer Nexus has filed a lawsuit against PayPal and Honey for their deceptive trade practice, alongside other two other claims. So this is another content creator going after Honey for their practices on taking money from content creators, as well as just, you know, them being like a dick and doing that right there. Also making money off of people who are not content creators too as well. So you could, again, as I said, you could be looking for something. They'll get money if you use the Honey app and you have the coupon. It doesn't work. They actually get commissioned, even though you did the research yourself and did everything. You know, not something really that nice, and you don't even get the coupon to use at that too. So there's only. I honestly feel like it's going to be a matter of time before Honey goes out. But we'll definitely be keeping an eye on that and see any more YouTubers are going to be filing more lawsuits. So on Honey, because right now we have Legal and now Nexus. So I honestly am under the belief there's going to be a lot more content creators going in for those lawsuits right now. Meanwhile, on the internet, Captain America's Brave New World collapsible shield popcorn tub. It's a large one, so you only get a large one. And a collectible cup too. Again, only large. So now that you can have a hammer and a stick, now you get a shield. What is this interesting right now? Are we going back to middle age? Is that where we're going? I mean I guess. I mean there was the other one with, like, you know, the hammer and then, like, you know, a stick. No, it was a rock. Sorry. I think there was one with a stick too. They're giving you collectible weapons of war, chat. I can't wait to run around with my popcorn Warhammer with my Captain America shield. Bro, some guy says something super controversial about Captain America Brave New World. I honestly feel like there's going to be people picking up those shields and that hammer, if you brought it, that's a popcorn, you know, bucket. And that rock, that's also a popcorn bucket. Wow. I was going to say that's going to be like an Avengers Endgame moment, but that's just going to be like, you know, everyday, you know, middle ages gentlemanly discussions. I'm definitely going to be throwing that shield at somebody, chat. I'm going to see it can knock out 3 people and then capture that shield and then run away before they wake up or someone tries to knock me out. I'm hoping those 3 people are all in the group right there, so I knock them all out so I have enough time to actually get away. And that shall conclude it for the Sunday talk. If you guys happen to have any kind of, like, you know, breaking news and all that kind of stuff that you've seen that I might have missed within the past week, feel free to let me know in the Discord, or let me know in the comments down below on YouTube at the same time, as well as, you know, going under my Twitter, you know, Threads, Blue Sky, under the, you know, the week schedule. If you find anything crazy, you could just let me know, hey, I found something pretty crazy, check this out, and then I'll be able to check it out later on. But Discord's primarily the place I would use to find that stuff, and YouTube comment sections as well.